carried in Kenya. They were trying to, save their head. But now they are no longer speaking that same language. Why? Because they have been assured, given the assurance that nothing is going to happen. And when you check the trial, talking about those who were actively in that meeting, you see it is the three nations, or should I say the three countries, that planned this and executed this plan that actually had the meeting, which was the Kenya government, the zoo government, and the British government. So it's, the colonial master calling them to come home and then let them discuss. So of course, Britain wouldn't visit Kenya and call Nigeria to come over so that they would discuss. The two African puppets the two British puppets rather, needs to come to Britain, and then the master himself or the creator will now tell them how to go about the court case and how not to be afraid that nothing is going to happen. So this is how it happened. And of course, we all know that if it were easy, Britain would have done, or should I say, arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right on British soil. But as those who understand their laws, and they know that if they should try such, they will be defeated in their own court, even in UK, they decided to, carry out the plan in a very useless African country that doesn't have laws. So you see how they roll. So the plan was perfected, to be carried out in Kenya, which they believe that should, in case it is well heated, you can never point accusing fingers, back to them being British. But of course, we Biafrans are wise enough to be able to read in between the lines and understand every move that they make. As a matter of fact, I can boldly tell us right here now that if there is anybody who understands very well the modus operandi of the colonial masters, it is we Biafrans. We even read them before they make their move. And most times when we predict, we always predict right. So it's always a sure bet, for us. And that is, that is for that. Biafrans, we have seen all this. We've been able to understand how they connived. We've been able to understand the involvement of those who claimed to be with us, those who are also still struggling to be noticed, to stay relevant. They are now coming out boldly to show us their current position by aligning with the enemies within and also aligning with the enemy zoo government to make sure they try to destroy whatsoever we are doing. But unknown to them that currently Chukwuka Abbiama is directly involved and he has taken over this mantle. I so much thank God for the involvement and the introduction of our Prime Minister who came right on time. He came right on time. Had it been, we missed the opportunity, then I can tell you that the essence of the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have yielded positive results for the enemies and it would have been game over. But I so much thank Chukwuka Abbiama for bringing him in right on time, talking about the Prime Minister, and ever since then, the life of the enemy has not remained the same. And now they are even regretting going after him in the first place. And that is why I, harbor in mind and believe that this movement is spiritual. This is a spiritual movement that no man born of a human can stop, because Chukwuka Abbiama has deemed it necessary that Biafra must come. So I also take this opportunity to advise and encourage Biafrans to go out there, cast their votes. Our referendum voting is still ongoing. We need this record. Go out there, cast your vote. Do not listen to anyone. Our PM has been reiterating his statement by telling you that the declaration of Biafra will happen this year, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And saying this year, he also gave you a specific date, which is the 2nd of December. 2nd of December, he has been pondering on. So it means that what we are looking for will be concluded this year. We need your votes to be able to prove to the whole world that Biafrans have come together to speak in one voice, and we have taken the mantle upon ourselves. Thank you very much, my erudite comrade Mazi David Nana, and our co-host for giving me this opportunity to speak as I yield the mic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, God's will. David, do you have anything to say before we get to the next speaker? Because we have to really move on. Thank you.
I don't have a lot of people here. Please give them mic. Let them add their opinion and their submissions. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you so much. Please, I don't know, Amuche has been kicked out. Please, can someone, you or Frank, get him in, because I keep giving him the mic, it's not going through. So I notice our own minister, Otunwamanya, is here. Thank you for taking up the mic. Please, let's go to, I think it should.
Gideon, I think Gideon.
Oh,
Yeah, good
okay.
morning, everybody. Good morning. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I want to say something. We thank God for the Biafran movement. We thank God for the Biafran liberation, and we thank God for everything, because we have come to understand that this is happening, and I can say that there is no good thing that will come out from Nigeria. Okay, I can keep saying it that I remember when I was supporting Peter Obi for, I think, good government. I think Nigeria can come back. Delta State, Kwale, and I can tell you people how these people are stealing our oil. They have not been electricity for more than 15 years. And these people, they'll keep using the oil. I'll be victim of this oil well something. So if you go there, there will be a lot of like, okay, we want to give you job, don't say anything, we'll give you contract. People are stealing from. There'll be a good thing. I think a lot of things will stop, a lot of pressure will mount down. So if inside everything, I want us to like work together. Nobody should ourselves. If we don't do this now.
Gideon, the speaker, you are breaking. Please, you can do something to your mic or your network. You are not stable. Please. I don't know if it's from my side alone.
No, it's
Do something.
yeah. It's quite unfortunate, and he's saying something that we needed to hear, but unfortunately, it seems he's reconnecting again, and so it's I think it's his connection that is you know, kind of disrupting what he was saying. But I think from what he said, he is a victim of one Nigeria, and them trying to take the oil and telling him that he should just they will give him some contracts and then he should not say anything. You see, Nigeria, all they do is breed criminals. That is what Nigeria is. Every definition of Nigeria is criminality. That is what it is. So, anyways, let's go to Mazi Onyeka. Please, my wonderful brother, make it 3 minutes. So we have to really go down. There's a lot of speakers before we go to our own minister, Otunwamwaya. And oh, sorry, please, Minister Otunwamwaya, please, you have to wait after Mazi Onyeka. Please, let's Ben Uwabo speak before you speak, please. Thank you.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you so much. Thank you, my comrades, my ministers in the house, my ladies. I greet everyone. Thank you for your good works for Biafran, and keep it up. More grace to your elbows. Actually, I was knocked out of the network.
Sorry, Mazi Onyeka, please, Ben Owabo and Minister Otunwamaya, please, we have our Wari sister here, and as you all know, our men, let me not call myself, our men love to give our ladies that privilege. So please, if Mazi Onyeka finishes, let our Wari sister pick up the mic. Please, I beg each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Mazi Onyeka.
Thank you. Actually, I was out of network. I don't know what I wanted to say pertaining the kidnap of a leader. Maybe someone have touched that place. I wasn't listening for some minutes behind. So what I want to say is that the kidnap of our leader is something that it really those who plotted it, like our prime minister used to say, if I need you for is the brain, is the front liner in kidnap of our leader, and they mastermized everything, and they kidnapped him. They never wanted him. They believe they would kill him in Kenya. You know, I remember vividly that the secretary to our leader, Caroline Okrafor, during that time, I think 2 days or that day, our leader was kidnapped. We expected him to come online on his Twitter handle. Somebody updated it. Somebody updated our leader's Twitter handle. And when after the kidnapping, when Caroline was asked, he said she's but Kanonta told him not to say it out. And again, I want Biafrans to know that we have that Umeri account, I think, that IPOB account, we have huge amount of money there, if not running into millions. You know, we have there those people, they corner that money, and not only that, the Chike Doziem pretending as if he don't know what is going on that moment. They masterminded everything, and our prime minister used to say that some afterthought betrayers, like some of the women that betrayed after they found out that our leader was kidnapped. And is it that woman again? What is her name? Madam Oyibo as well. These are the people who see that our leader was kidnapped, decided to act differently. And she was the one who brought that Caroline or Crawford to be secretary to our leader. So all these things that played out, we can see today. That is why our leader know everything. You have many evidence about those who kidnapped him and him. What's it called? Mohammed Abbas. He know they were watching our leader being tortured. Yes, that is why even Ejiofor was watching our leader being tortured, and that is why they don't want him to come out. They want him to stay in prison. When you go out to them, they say, no. Our leader, when he come out, he will know those who kidnap him. You know, and when he come out, because their plan is for him not to come out. So, Biafran, what am I trying to say here is this. As everything has played today, we see that the hand of God, the hand of Chukwokike, is in everything we're doing. Our great ancestors said that our leader will not die. Yes, those who sent him to do this work said he will not die. And the same people also protecting him and protecting our prime minister and all of you here. We must intensify what we're doing, as our leader said. Yes, we must improve our mental toughness. Those of you who were choosing for a mother's womb, it is time for you to know. Don't look back whether this person is doing or not. That thing you know you can do better, do it for this freedom to be actualized come December 2nd, declaration date. Please, that is what I want to chip in. But as for those who betray our leader and those who sold out and they decide to use what we're doing to make money for their self-enrichment, what I'm telling you here today, Mazen Kachukwu is telling you that you will not live to enjoy that money. Your days will end your most happiest day will be the day you end. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ononyeka. Look, you see, Madam Oyibo, she will call me and say, we need this money, we need this money. I used to sell her money directly, you know, to make sure that we continue our restoration. But she has disappeared. But all I say to them, all the monies I sent to her, all the monies I contributed for this restoration, and if they use it for their personal gain, they're going to vomit it. That is what I say. I know how much I contributed to this Madam Oyibo. Even after the donation directly, she will still contact me to donate more money. Look, I don't even want to even go into the donations I've donated, because if I start looking at it, in fact, I will cost a lot of people. But let us not go there, because what we want to focus is in these people that really have a hand in this our leaders kidnap. Because that time she was they said her face should not nobody should that our leader said she should not bring out her profile or her picture or whatever, so no one knows her directly, but she will contact me, and I don't know this woman what her picture looks like. All the money that was given to her, where is it now? Even when we were told to register for our ID card and all that, and they were saying send your receipt, and I said, how would I bring the receipt? All the monies I gave to this evil woman that has disappeared, I can't get it. So I only had to upload that of January last year to till date. Anyways, anything you do for this our restoration, don't worry about it, because the gods of Biafra is going to really repay you for it. They will replenish your pocket for whatever you've done. No, but not only that, don't always look at what you're going to gain for this restoration, because that freedom alone is more than anything you're going to, or any position you're going to get. Please, that's what I urge everyone. For me, I am not looking at position. I am looking at freedom, because freedom, there's nothing like freedom. So please, thank you so much, Onyeka, for your input to this our topic. David, Frank, do you guys have anything to add before we call the next person who is going to be our worry sister? Please.
Let our worry sister go. We are here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Worry sister, pick up the mic, and please, I'm urging our host. What I'm thinking is just to spice things up. I don't know if our sister Claire Dims is free, because I want us to spice it up. I can go down. So if she's free to co-host, let her co-host. I can come back again later. Please, Claire Dims, are you free to co-host? Give me a thumbs up, then I will tell the host to bring me down while you co-host. Are you there, Claire James? Claire James, are you free? Please give us give us a thumbs up, please, if you're free. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, worry sister.
Hey, my darling sister, thank you very much. Thank you. I love you so much for you to give me this opportunity. Thank you, my brother Dave. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my honorable brother, lovely one and only 247. I love you. Thank you for everyone that I don't know their name that I hear. I thank you. Igbo Wado. Hey. Urobo Wado.
Hey.
Isoko Wado.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Igbo Wado.
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah.
Salvador.
Yo.
Ekawado. Hey.
Udo.
Akawado. Hey.
Yeah.
Ekalabawado. Hey.
Yeah.
All of them. Finish. Hey. Shekiri
Yeah.
Wado.
Thank you.
Hey. Ijo Wado. Hey.
Yeah.
Please, one song first. Who can battle with Simon? Who can battle with Ekpa? Who can battle with Jaku? I say nobody. I say no demon. I say no Janjaweed. I say not Nigeria. I say not England. Who can battle with Simon? Who can battle with Simon? Who can battle with Jaku? I say nobody. Who on this surface of this planet that can battle with this our Obatobe? The Agbaragburu, the one that scattered Nigeria. Nigeria are panicking. When our leader makes use of that word, we never knew the weight of it. We never knew the weight of it. When he said, I beg, not mind me, make I throw away my stupid English. Now broke me, I like. Now Sabi. That be my country. That be where I come from. That be our worry dialect. Our first language for worry when anybody know now. Pidgin English. I bet make I go back there. When our leader use that word, say they are panicking. They laugh when they make that word. They laugh, make jest of them. They are panicking. Indeed. Now, the panicking, it don't reach the highest level. They don't confuse, don't devastate, they don't know what to do again. They are crying in their closet. The same way they lure the Fulani to give them power. The same way when they lure the Fulani to send that they plenty pastors. The same way they coordinate to put Azikiwe, to make Azikiwe to go butch around, set and corner them. They go corner them, make it for enter trouble, just blackmail them. The same way when they do all those things, it don't come back to them. All those evil, when they cook against us, don't come back. They know say now we be the children. They know say now we be the children of the Most High. They know, and the power don't come back to us, and they cannot imagine it. They no go fit take care. They no go fit solve. They need they sleep. They need they eat. Now the thinking that they give them some kind sickness. So I no go call their name. The leaders them, the people with their hand, their hand no dey, their mama hand dey, their papa hand dey. God don't they give them better sickness. We be say go send them to the land of no return. Now they give them now. The ones when they dey for UK, all of them, they give them those kind of sickness now. Where they go to the land of no return. They cannot stand us. We know the truth. Like our brother will say, the land know in people, and the people know the land. We know our land. Who for this time, this day and age now, go fit battle with Samuel? Right now, they feel they talk about Samuel for television for this zoo country. Right now, they feel they talk about, say, how is Samuel Ekpa? This Samuel Ekpa. People need to fear again. They boldly they come out to come talk. They need to feel they brainwash people anymore. They need a fit. They talk, say, okay, if you talk this one, if you call this person name, they go permit you. You know they again. For the people, when they think, say, if they sell our leader, the matter don't quench, the battle don't finish. Now, they take their head in the waka. No wish go be battle with our leader, PM, the Agbaragburu. No wizard go be battle with him. No power, no politician can battle with him. Nobody, no be Shetima. Nobody go be battle for him. For that man, what did they call what it be name? Maybe the head of Senate talk say so now Simon Ekpa now be the governor. Yes. For your information, yes, now be the prime minister of Biafra land. You never hear. None of our plan go work, because all on our plan, it don't turn to foolishness before the eyes of the Lord. All of us, when we gather together, on our prayer, on our counsel, don't turn to foolishness. It no go stand, it no go hold. Anytime una open our mouth, cause Simon Ekpa, na mistake una go dey do. Una they breed wickedness into the lives and the children of Chukwu Okike Biama, teaching them to be armed robber, teaching them to lie, teaching them to steal. Not una never do, making them useless, powerless. Just take hunger, they face them. Now the IK Abina chief clerk, Abina Oga clerk, they don't reach in the mouth. When our leaders say serve the zoo and come back with shame. Ike clerk, Alpha. Ike clerk, Alpha. What happen for your village? What happen for your house? They know whether you be a state leader. They know whether you be one big man now for Nigeria. They don't know you, but una no go understand. When will they talk, say, come, all you that heavily laden, come to Simon Ekpa and he will give you peace.
Sorry, sister.
Yo.
Sorry. David Nana, are you there? Oh, Frank, David Nana, if you're there, Mouthpiece is having problem. Bring her back, bring her down and bring her up again.
So should I wait? I should not talk,
You
Abi?
continue now. Go ahead.
I should continue. Okay. So, but the David that you call, he didn't answer you. Are you sure they are there?
David and Nana, you hearing our Otunwamanya? Our minister said something just now. Do you hear him? You can bring my sister please down and bring her up again. If you are here with us, please. Thank you.
You know, I've lost my line of thought, but let me just carry on. When our leader said, serve the zoo and come back with shame, this is what our Ikekak has done. Shame don't come. The so-called pig in the creek himself, they cry now. If they take on a corner, they cry, but you no one cry openly. They pack sheep, put for your shore. They not pack sheep, put for your shore. Serve the zoo, come back with shame. Your papa and mama no be how they call them Muslim. You go do Muslim because you want
Can
to know
anybody hear me?
only you. Yes, I can hear you. Frank can hear you too, I guess.
I can hear him. I can hear you.
Thank you. They tried to stop. Hey, I thank God I recovered the space. Go ahead, what is sister? Go ahead.
You see, they lie.
David and
They
Nana.
lie. They cannot battle with us.
Remove a mouthpiece and bring her back.
Okay.
You know, they cannot battle with us. Nobody can battle with us. We are the children of the Most High. We are the little gods. We are the gods of Shuke Okuga Biama. Now we be this. We not go anywhere. We not run from them. We stand gidigbam, gidigbam, gidigbam. We are not going anywhere. They cannot do our PM nothing. They cannot battle with him. I tell you, keep your peace and I will fight the battle for you, says Shuke Okeke Abiyama. I'm telling you, it's a thunder that scatters. When it passes, you will know. It's stronger than tornado. It's stronger than hurricane. It is scattered in Nigeria down. Now people are bold to talk, say, yes, I support Simon Ekpa. People are bold to talk, say, yes, what they are doing is injustice to our Biafra people. We are sick and tired of Britain giving us what to say. The governors, the president to put in that stupid janjaweed. Britain, listen and listen very well. They must tell you. All the calamities when they come on our country, now small one they come. They wipe on our big people, now so they wipe them off. Una go pull on our hand, whether una like them or not. On our hand, if our hand not come out, now say they clear una one by one from the edge to the bottom. Now say they clear una. It just starts. The calamity just start and they come for una because now collude. Now collude to make the Janjaweed must rule us. It's not by force. So we could stay together. When I give us 100 years, the 100 years don't last since 1914. I've been when? 1994, I've been 1914.
2014.
2014. It don't come out since. Una see whole hand grip us. Say, Muku give una 8 years. Trump answer us. What did they happen? You say, give us 8 years. 8 years to do what? To finish killing us or to finish, you think, say,
my worry sister, I want you.
Yes, sir.
You get pen and paper. I say, if you're going to be on this space today, you must have pen and paper. I want you to pick your pen and paper, write down the thing, the meaning you want to speak, because you go speak again. I want you to hold on and let somebody speak. I want write down everything because I go call you back.
Okay.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please, let's go to our minister Otunwamwanya. Thank you. Please take up the mic.
Good morning, great Biafrans and wonderful people. Thank you, David and Nana, for hosting the space. My sister Mouthpiece and Frank, thank you for co-hosting. JD Walker, I see you here. Amuche Mazi Goswell, Chizoba, Chizi. And everybody, I see the minister, you go 247. My sister Eunice, the number, Christopher, Benoit, Worry sister. I greet everybody. I am making a full recovery after a week of sick bed. And I am happy that I'm finally here to continue with my brothers and sisters in this very freedom liberation movement. And I thank you for continuation. When I'm at home listening, our space is ongoing. Always, I see Sister Stella hosting always and doing the best of hers, and every other person that has been trying. Coming back and hearing some kepu kepu from those that are sworn that they will be sabo, they will bring down every work of our prime minister. Hearing that, it didn't make me happy. But I'm not shivered. I'm not quivered. I'm not gonna be afraid because this is destiny. It is meant to happen. And any history without struggle up and down, there is no history. You have nothing to write. All those people that are sworn that they will bring us down, you will go down. And this movement, this government, we have achieved Biafra, which I myself, Otunwamwana, have seen it. I have seen Biafra, I sang it, and which must come to pass. I tell you today, we are in this movement. I am here, body and spirit. There is nothing that Sabo can do to us. You will try, as Nnamdi Kanu is here. You will try, but you will fail. You are in our midst in the BRG. Hearing that is not a surprise. But I promise you that you must fail. And this movement, we must have victory. Biafra is a destiny. It's God's own destiny. That is what I have for you for my coming back. I thank you for your continuation day with me, Chineke.
Thank you, our own minister, for that brief submission, because that's the way I like it. Okay, thank you so much. I don't know, Ben Uwabo, please, if you can just give us your own submission for 3 minutes, then we go to GD Wakri. From there, we'll go to Amuche. Please, 3 minutes. Let's go round and we come back again. Please bring your pen and paper. If you are caught if you are caught short, you will come back again to finish your own submission. Please bring your pen and paper. Thank you so much, because that is what our leader always say. Make sure you are with your pen and paper. This is where we preach the gospel, and that gospel will preach. Thank you. Go ahead, Ben Uwabo.
Thank you very much, Mouthpiece. Thank you, David Nana, our host. Thank you, Frank, the co-host. Thank you, Otuwanya. And may God give you that much strength and heal you fully. The devil is a liar. One of our ministers. Thank you, Ugo 247, and other ministers that are here that I can't see them at the moment, and those also who are listening, and other speakers. We are very, very proud of you. We are very proud of all of us here because we keep the fire burning. Biafra must come. It's either we get Biafra or we die getting Biafra. One of these must happen. In fact, the two of it must happen. We get Biafra, and those who will die, the enemies, they will go for it. MNK was kidnapped in 2021 in Kenya, and Kenya is also involved. Britain is also involved. Let's not forget the other one that is involved, the better half, the professor of frontal lobe. She is a professor of frontal lobe. She is involved because if she was not involved, she would not allow that thing to happen. Because she's, in fact, let me just say that all those who are involved, it's better they were not born as a human But for God, for everything to work for how God's planned it, they were born. And their born is for destruction when the time comes. Because if the story in the book, in the Holy Book, Scripture will tell us that Judas Iscariot would have to be born, but he was born for a purpose. And when he saw his master, he collected the money. By the time he realized it, he has the opportunity to repent, but he didn't. So all these in Zamas, all of them, wherever they are, in Europe, in America, in UK, in Africa, in Kenya, those that are involved, they will never see peace. Their days has been numbered, and that is why they cannot even repent at all. They are still sabotaging. Definitely, they are meant for destruction. And when they are destroyed, when Biafra comes, they will be destroyed. Thank you, Prime Minister, for coming on, because you were born for that purpose. And every one of us here on the space, we are born for that same purpose. The purpose of the declaration of Biafra and the Biafra to come as a nation, so that our nation will be free and Biafrans worldwide will be free. Those who say who cannot see Biafra, they will end. They will not see the Biafra, but we will see Biafra. Even while we are sick, the Biafra will come. And when it comes, we will be healed, because a great and new dimension is coming to us when Biafra is restored and will be respected all over the world. Mind you, if Biafra comes today, I don't want to be in UK. I want to be in Biafra land. Even if it is for a few years before I join my ancestors, so be it. But I pray that by the time it comes, I will come back in Biafra land. That is it. So many of them, they have cock and bulls, evil plan. What am I trying to say? You see this, those directorate of saboteurs, or can I say direct observer of Satan? They were in the midst surrounding Mazina de Kanu. They were observing. They are all Satan, but their end has come. Our Prime Minister brought their evil machination to an end, because they were quiet. They did not cry out. They did not say and tell us what is happening. On the hearing of that Mazina de Kanu, our leader, was kidnapped, and we found out that he was in the announced come to air that he is in Nigeria. Many people collapse. Many people collapse. You think those that collapse, their spirit will forgive the betrayers? Never. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I can remember that day. I couldn't eat at all, because when my wife just said, this is what he has said, it's a lie. I just said, let me just stroll out. I just said, let me just go out. I don't want to eat. By the time in the evening I had it, I couldn't sleep. I have to use diazepam to sleep. Imagine. And you know, here in UK, you cannot. But I brought that from the zoo. I got some diazepam from zoo before. I kept it. So that's it. So you evildoers that have betrayed our leader. Anyway, you saw our leader, but God, Chukwuka Biama, rose up and already planned that will disseminate you, which is our Prime Minister and his cabinet. They are doing wonderful, and we hear that we are propagating the gospel continuously. I pray for every one of us to stand firm, so at the end, victory is certain. And we are moving on a lot of bumps. When you are climbing a hill, you can march on bumps. So we are on their bumps. We will march them, and we will get to the height of the hill, and Biafra will be restored. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I hit my mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you, our own wonderful brother Ben Wabo. Thank you for coming, and thank you for your submission. We go nowhere. Our eyes on the rising sun. Okay? So please, after GD Wakri, we'll go to the next speaker will be Chukwe Buka. Please stay right there, and let's hear from GD Wakri. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our sister Ada. Thank you very much for holding us together today. And thank you, our host, David Nana, Frank, and the rest of our guys. Our minister, thank God that the hand of the devil in what I all the time. Mazi Gosen, she's about the rest of the guys in the house. Ima, our sister, the mouthpiece of the God, on the time there in
my brother, you know me.
I understand.
I no grieve for anybody. I want every,
No, I understand. I'm just
I
joking.
love, please, I love every Biafran. I know they do. I know join cults. I don't believe in cliques.
But
I'm a lone ranger.
you don't
I
cut
don't
40 seconds of my time already.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm just trying to let everyone know that for me,
I understand.
I love everybody and I want everybody to speak. So that's it. So
Exactly.
take it up. Take it. Go ahead. Thank you.
Thanks, Biafra, for being on our space tonight. And this is government space, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. If you are here, you have not voted, you have to do the needful. Because the only hope you have in this life is Biafra. It's as simple as that. Whether you are one Nigerianese from Biafra or not, you have to do it. Thank you, everyone. All protocol observed. Before I go ahead, I have to say thank you to our leader, Mazen Nandekano, for being there for us. You are the one that actually bring everyone together. That's why we are here today. And our tonight's topic, it's about you, our leader. We all know who it's involved with this, just like what our Prime Minister said. The afterthought, people that came in later on, and they decided, you know what, instead of them to be on this side with the government of today, they have to be on the other side. But because sometimes when you do stuff like this, it's very, very difficult to come back. And then you begin to think maybe, oh, should I, before you know, things start getting worse for them. So it looked like they're not going to come back anymore. And that's the end of it. But that's not even a bad news, because let me say this, it might sound controversial or not. The kidnap of our leader, Mazen Nandekano, from Kenya and so its subsequent rendition to Nigeria was a blessing for Biafran in disguise. Why? Because there is something that even in Mandenago Bible, the plan of your enemy will turn around to be your blessings in disguise. For the past 12 years plus, these people have been underground, doing nothing, promising us heaven and earth, while they cannot take us from Enugu to Abuja. And now they went and planned, because their last hope was as soon as they kidnap Mazen Nandekano, that will be the end of Biafra. But Okike has way of doing things, because our leader will not die in jail. He is there so that Biafra will come as quick as possible. And look at what is going on today. Our prime minister have been enacting every one after the other institution. Let me even start from after the referendum convention in Finland. BLA was formed. The Biafra Liberation Army, including Biafra Resistance Fighters after that, Biafra Dragon Marine, and the rest of it. And then before them, we have the Biafra Shatter. All these things wasn't possible before our kidnap of our leader. We have Biafra Police today, Biafra Air Force, Biafra Federal Reserve, which will eventually be, because of the Confederation, it will be Confederate Reserve. We have the Biafracoin, and the state creation already. All these things happen in the space of 1 year or so. What are we talking about? The kidnap of Mazen Nandekano actually bring Biafra closer as it is today. I am telling you, without this shenanigan that they went and did, which is turned out to be a blessing for us today, we will still be talking all hail Biafra. It does not matter what our prime minister does then, that he is not where he is today. I am telling you, Oyendu will still be there. They will still be rounding him up with the criminals and after criminals and after criminals and after criminals, including his own family. You all remember what they said after the kidnap of our leader. They said our leader is going to broadcast, our leader is going to pray in the mountain. Because already you know how he always schedule his space in his programs before a day or so, because he's supposed to have program that day. And then what happened after he was kidnapped? DSS, because they have his phone. DSS was actually the one that tried to host that program, and people joined, and then they back off that program that day. I remember that day because I was waiting for that program that day. And what happened after, since they kidnapped our leader? Biafra is here already. So our people shouldn't even panic. By the way, the Islamic State of Nigeria terrorists have been defeated. You see what happened the other day in Osu? They went and start dancing in the market. Do you know that we are all traditional people, regardless of wherever believe you are? Let me tell you, when a madness have gone to the market, that's the end of it. And these people went and in the whole wide world. Have you seen anything like this before? These people are not with their senses. They went and start dancing. Soldiers.
100%.
They went and start dancing in the market square. Do you know that before a creation of a local market in Biafra land, there's something that happens before a market is created those days? Look at our old markets. They have been there since inception. Any market, our market in the major shopping center, market. No. I'm talking about traditional market. Do you know that there's something about behind that? Whenever your madness go to the market, that's the end of you. Not only that, they started sharing flyers of recent as well. Sharing flyers. So, which means you have been defeated. What you are doing is sharing flyers and telling people that doesn't even listen to you that someone is this, is that how to fight a war? They have lost this war already. We all know that. Let their dancing continue. Echo Tutu was one. They will keep on dancing until they dance all around Biafra land. Because those markets that you see that they put
GD
something on the
Wakri,
ground. Go and look at
we can't hear you. You. It seems you're having network issues. I don't know. It's breaking.
Yes, even surpassed his time.
Okay.
maybe I'll just hang up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just
Refresh and come back. Refresh and come back. Okay. Thank you so much. You see, I also want to tell each and every one of us here on space. Our space is online. It's on our satellite. It's on Biafra satellite. So when you are on this space, please make sure you behave yourself and make sure you are doing the right thing for our government. Our minister Ugo 247 is here. Our minister Otunwamanya is here, and other ministers here on space. So please, my people, when you come on space, make sure that you do the right thing and don't forget to donate. Okay, thank you so much. I don't know, David, I'm also reiterating what I said before. If our sister Claire Dims is not free, we have our sister here, Worry Sister, because I like to balance. Whatever I do, I like to balance. So if Worry Sister is free, we can always give Worry Sister an hour at least to also co-host, because I want our Riverine and every other community in the 40 states of Biafra that they have. They always at least if one co-host is from not the major Igbo Biafran states, we have other states also represented. So that it will not be like it's only Igbo Biafrans that are the ones who are conducting this space. So you can always take me down and bring up anyone that is willing from our Igodo area.
I'm ready. I'm here. Worry Sister David.
Okay. So please, David Nana, you can bring me down and co-host our sister, our sister, so that we when you see that she stayed like an hour or two, you can bring me back. I want us to balance it. I want it spiced up, because you see this government, we don't do IM for Biafra government. We are all together. Together we shall stand. Thank you, my wonderful brother. So before I leave, before David and Nana gives the co-host to our worry sister, let's go to Chukwebuka. Please pick up the mic. Thank you, and thank you, my wonderful Biafrans. I did here. Thank you.
Thank you, mouthpiece. Thank you, mouthpiece of the gods, for that wonderful, request. It takes a Biafran, a very strong Biafran lady to make that request. And I have to oblige you that request, because we are one people. We are one people. I want to also use this opportunity to welcome back our brother from the Duduwa, Koiki Media. Welcome back. Welcome back. I also appreciate your presence. My own comrade, Sister Stella, I see you. You are welcome. You are really welcome. Thank you for being here. And where is Clara Deans? Clara Deans, please. Welcome back. Welcome back. And Mazi Chukwebuka, please go ahead. The mic is yours. Thank you. Oh, wait, please. JD Walker, complete your submission before we can hand over the mic to Chukwebuka. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother, for that. I'm so sorry for the network issues. And there's something that I find out on this space. I think this is where they want to start attacking us. When you are not on mic, the line will be breaking, because I've just tried it twice now. When you are not on mic, the comments, whatever submission that people are making will breaking in 5 to 6 seconds all the time. So, but when you grab the mic, everything will be clear. It's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. We there here, we're not to go anywhere. Thank you so much, our host. Like as I was saying, the issue with the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria is that our Biafra Defense Forces have defeated them, and that is all the whole thing. It does not matter what they do. It does not matter people that strike. And I warning to our people, the Biafra Republic government in exile Prime Minister Mazi Salman Ekpa have never called for any recruitment to any military, any security apparatus in Biafra land as it stands today. When the time comes, you will only hear it from our Prime Minister. If you didn't hear it from our Prime Minister and our government, it is fake. Don't go and indulge yourself with anybody. It does not matter whom they are. They are deceiving you. At the end of the day, you are going to be the victim. And our brothers and our sisters in the coastal region, the only question, or the question you need to ask yourself, or the answer to your questions, is if your mother ties 2 pieces of wrapper and you have 4 market there, Eke Oria, Afo Unko, we are the same people regardless of it. That's the only thing I want to say. Thank you very much, and thank my brother, and thanks everyone that's on space. I thank our minister, Ugo 247, our sister Stella, and the rest of our people here. Thank you guys so much. Our time is quite a little bit different. When you guys are sleeping, we are awake. Like now, we are going to sleep. So I will be handing down my mic, and I will be on the listening session until I go to sleep. Thank you guys, and good night from here.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Our time zone is different, but our mindset is the same. We'll move. Regardless, whatever the time is saying, we always have time to come and meet one another. You see, now you dey go bed now. Time don't go for bed, but you still take the opportunity. Sister, you go there with us. What you pass that one? We are one. We are one. With the Tarapa, we not Tarapa, we are one. We are one. And our leader don't make us know so we'll be one. And nothing will change that. They like they divide, they like they not divide us. We are one. In mindset, we are one. To fight this battle to the end, we are one. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'll over the mic to you, Dave.
Chukwuemeka.
David, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay,
Go ahead.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes,
Speak
we
up.
can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I greet everybody. I also appreciate Chukwu Kikabiama, who is our God and who wants the best for his children of Biafra. Of course, many people are in denial that Nigeria is a fraud. I have them in my family. I have them around me. But we won't stop talking, won't stop preaching the gospel of freedom, as God has appointed Onyendu, and finally the finisher of the work, which is our prime minister, is here. They thought they would silence this call for freedom. The thing is, I'm in the zoo. I'm in the zoo. I'm in Lagos, Zoological Republic of Nigeria. I can't even travel home anymore. Can't even go to the east anymore. I can't even travel home. The last time I did, I escaped kidnap. 3 hours. They pursued me and until I was able to escape. The next day, I said I'll be going back to Lagos. So driving down to Lagos again, I had another encounter. So the trauma is something I don't know. I just know the only way out is that we leave this place called Nigeria, this evil forest called Nigeria. Now I keep talking to my cousins. I've been able to convince few of them who are today disciples, and they are preaching, because you can't deny the facts. At least if one should be sincere to himself, you can't deny the facts. A place where every day is like a miracle, that your life, is a miracle, not like a miracle. It's a miracle because, Nigeria is happening to many people. And God help you if you escape when Nigeria comes, So I wouldn't want to say much. I just want to appreciate, the energy, the ability that God has given people like, you disciples of freedom, disciples of the kingdom of God. I just want to appreciate God, because thank God, Onyendu, it didn't end with Onyendu, and God will not let anything happen to him. Thank God for our prime minister. Thank God for people like us who are still here preaching this freedom, and we know it's here. We know it's here, and when I see this year, Prime Minister posted something. He said, after the declaration of Biafra, we will now see hell let loose. And he said that one thing must happen. Is either they understand the message or the fight will keep on until freedom is achieved. I will appreciate everyone here again once more, and I'll pray that God will give us the strength and the energy, to see this freedom that we heard of. For some of us that were born under 80s, we heard of the war, we didn't witness it. So we can't wait to see the freedom our fathers and our mothers enjoyed before this evil forest was created by Britain, and their stooges here, like Ozodinma and all these vultures who are bent on working for Nigeria. God will help us. We will all be part of this freedom, and our children and our children's children will be so proud of the work that we did when it was that difficult, because, it is difficult now. But once you talk about this freedom thing, some people who are Nigerianists, all these evil children of the Nigerianist creation, they tend to attack you. They tend to attack you, not even knowing what they are doing. That's why I now understand when Christ said, Lord, forgive them for them, they do not know what they are doing. I know they don't know what they are doing. Anyone supporting one Nigeria is an evil child, and probably maybe not an evil child, who maybe someone who needs to be converted, but those who are bent on dying, believing that Nigeria is a country, I think they are the evil children. May God help us all. I think I yield my mic here. God bless us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, what is sister? Just a minute. Just sorry. Thank you so much, our own Chukwebuka. You see, there is one broadcast that always I really like to play this broadcast again for everybody who is in this platform. You see, before the reason why you are here, the reason why Biafrans are here is because of this broadcast of our leader. Because just like JD said, the kidnap of our leader was a blessing somehow in disguise, because the kidnap brought about the new dimension that he spoke about. The kidnap brought about the filtering of IPOB. The kidnap brought about the distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the Biafran Republic government in exile. The ministers that you see here, most of them were nowhere to be found. Before then, before this time, most of them don't even know that IPOB, that the freedom for their people is very, very, they didn't take it serious because of the kind of people that were following our leader at that particular time. But immediately after this broadcast by our leader, subsequently followed up by his kidnap, a lot of people knew that Mazen Nandekano is a Messiah, real Messiah. Just listen. Please, if you can't hear it, give me a thumbs down. But if you can hear it, just give me a thumbs up. And listen to the prophet when he spoke and enjoined you to be strong before he was kidnapped. Just listen. Understand this very easily. And we are going to one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. So we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. It's impossible. This very family decided to be high. You will keep them and put me here, and that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity.
Dave, are you there? We can't hear you. We can't hear anything.
Our march is very, very near. Can you hear it now? Enemies are trembling, they are working, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I must tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Obama, Nasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they'll buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in 3 years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed and the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Eli, the same God of Omwiri,
same God of Oragiri, the same God of Owegiri, the same God of Aroju. Let's remember the true God, one true God. He will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important.
You heard him. He said the next 2 weeks is going to be very, very pivotal. It's going to be very, very important. And all of you were looking at which 2 weeks. We are waiting for the 2 weeks. Everybody was waiting eagerly for that 2 weeks that was going to be very, very pivotal and very important in the restoration of Biafra. What did you see after 2 weeks? When the 2 weeks clocked, they kidnapped our leader. Listen.
Life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon, the devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shield the enemy. And at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who we are chosen before you we are born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black blood over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let's see what is happening there. That is what these no colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep coming until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the jungle has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can buy Facebook, they can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you who will make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why it can't move.
And we can tell you why IPOB, this hardcore, cannot move. You heard our leader saying that when the time comes, they will buy most of you. They are going to buy you. They will give you a house in Dubai, give you a lot of money, ask you, what do you want? This prophecy, this broadcast was made barely 2 weeks before he was kidnapped. And when he was kidnapped, a lot of people were bought. A lot of people were bought by the Nigerian state. Some bought houses in Dubai. Some were building houses in Biafra land. Some were buying cars, bought new cars, changed their wardrobe and all the rest of it. Courtesy of the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the prophet of Chukwu Okike Abiama, who made this revelation. And the reason why you as a Biafran is here, because Mazen Nnamdi called you and told you and said to be very strong, that this 2 weeks was going to be pivotal. It was going to be important. It is only those, the hardcores, those who were born for this restoration, that will withstand the propaganda that will come, that will withstand the violence that will follow. But you have to be mentally strong and alert to be able to withstand these things that will happen. And today, all of you here can attest and bear that witness that a lot happened. A lot of people were bought. A lot of propaganda came against our prime minister, against this government, against the Eastern Security Network that was set by our leader. A lot of killings started happening. They tried to blackmail them. But our prime minister stood strong. Our ministers stood strong. You stood strong for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and that is why you are here. That is why you are here. That is why Frank is here. That is why Wari's sister, you are here. That is why Onyeka Chukwu, you are here. That is why Amuche, you are here. Goswe, you are here. 247, you are here. Every other person that is fighting, Chukwu Ebuka, you are here. Sir Williams, you are here. Stella, you are here. Mouthpiece, you are here. Ezebinoya, you are here. Biafra Free Tech, all of you are here courtesy of that enjoyment our leader gave to you and I to be strong and withstand the forces that will come against this Biafran liberation, because they were earmarked $20 billion to make sure that they stop Biafra from coming, to make sure that they stop you from supporting Biafra, to make sure that Mazi Simon Ekpa never come. They make sure that the DOS, all of them, were bought. They make sure that the lawyers, Ejiofor and co, they made sure that all these people were bought. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said the hardcores will never be bought. They will never be moved, because these are the people for whose restoration Chukwu Okike Abiama created them, and that is why you are here. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for airing your opinion. Thank you for bringing your submissions. And I will yield my mic to my co-hosts to do justice to this and give people to speak on this very important topic, the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Kenya is involved. Britain is involved. Nigeria is involved. The whole world is involved. And the man is still in detention up to today because of their involvement. And moreover, the bad eggs in Nigeria, the bad eggs in IPOB, the bad eggs, your brothers and my sisters, are also involved, but they can never stop our freedom from coming. My co-host, over to you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. God bless you. Now, the same thing I want to talk. You see, our leader say, he said, those that were born for this, he said, so that they go come up. If they not kidnap them, my brothers and sisters, if they not kidnap Amaoyendu, how will you come out? Just like you said. How me I go come out? Me before, I be introvert, person when they come outside, person when they shame, person when they talk for where people dey. But where the gods come from for me to they talk like this, I don't know. I know say one day God will give me the boldness to put my face out there and throw away my shame from my face. You understand? He said people that were born for this day, if they not kidnap our Oyendu knows that they go kidnap him. He knows. When Jesus said the hours are come, he said, you, traitor, do it fast. Onyendu don't tell them. Say, now our PM, now he won't hand over to. So the bad blood of the boy since. The bad blood of selling him, don't the boy. From the day Onyendu don't have meeting with them. Now make a cut to say, follow him and distribute his tape diligently. He said, you must listen to him. Because why? They bring the new dimension is here. Now we did, so now all of us did, so they talk. And we not go get tired of talking. Whether na Kenya can collaborate, whether na England can collaborate, so far they join with our own people when we say they fight for Biafra. No knowing that there be the Judas, the Carols, when they near our Oyendu. Same way. Only them go take their hand, go hang themselves. Those people when they dare among to sell our Oyendu for making this day to come, only then we hang themselves and it will give us room more. We will go faster to achieve what our Oyendu also to achieve. The people that were born for this are here. And that's why our parents say, Naim be the last person. Don't look for any other person. He said, me will be the last person. And we must follow him to bring the actualization of Biafra. We must bring it to justice. Thank you, my brother, for giving me this mic. This mic for this place. I stop and for here first. Then another person don't raise his hand.
Yes, thank you. Another thing I want to say before Frank is that in as much as we know that the kidnap of Onyendu was a kind of blessing on a disguise, you remember what the Bible said? Woe to them to whom the Son of Man was betrayed. So you as a Biafran, if you have a hand in the kidnap of our leader, don't think that we are
Woe unto
praising you. Yes, don't think we are praising you. Woe to you from whom this innocent man is being tortured in the DSS custody. Woe to you to whom this man is being left at the mercy of his health, not allowed his real medical doctors. Woe to you by whom our leader is sleeping on a just 4 square cells every blessed day. Woe to you that is made it possible for our leader to leave his family for more than 3 years to be in detention because you participated in his kidnap. Woe to you, and you will suffer. You will die. The land and the gods and goddesses of Biafra land will never forgive you for your actions and inactions led to the what our leader is passing through today. Woe to you and woe to you. Thank you so much. Frank, over to you and my co-host as well. You can bring people in to speak. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, my brother David. Worry sister, you are welcome. You did well for accepting the co-host. You are welcome. Please, if you are just joining us, you are recognized. And I really want to appreciate you all for coming around to tell our people how it is. Yes, British played a major role. Kenya government did the same for accepting the demonic contract. Nigeria, as an evil entity, invited them to do all this. But do you know why our people, the people our leader called his own, the people he loved and cherished and kept them beside him, they made it happen? It wouldn't have happened if these evil men and women did not accept it. British wouldn't have achieved their aim. Kenyan government wouldn't have achieved their aim. Nigeria, demonic entity, wouldn't have achieved their aim. Their plans would have hit a wrong target if the people around did not make it happen. So we want to say, may the gods of our land continue to humiliate, punish, and destroy whoever that has hand in the kidnap of our leader. That make that innocent man to pass what is passing through today. Giving Nigeria the opportunity to humiliate him by wearing only one cloth for 3 years. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it means for someone to sleep and wake up in the help of your enemies? Do you know what it means for a great man of that caliber to depend on his enemies when he feels thirsty, knowing fully well that the water that will come to him to drink, to quench his thirst, will come from his enemies? Do you know how heartbroken it is to know that when you are hungry, that the food that will be given to you will be brought to you by your enemies who want you dead today, like right now. You depend on them, on the air you breathe. Do you know how much poison our leader have consumed? But out of the mercy of the gods of our land, he is still preserved till this minute. Do we all know that all things work together for good to them that love God and to them that he has called according to his purpose? Everything working today is working out to our good. Do you know that if our leader was not kidnapped in that manner, we wouldn't have known that Chinas Anwonu is a demonic human being. We wouldn't have known that Chike Doziem is an evil man, and many of them. So it is God's plan and God's wish that the betrayal of our leader comes this way. Let's just accept it with good faith and pray. And we must keep fighting, keep doing what is necessary, what we are supposed to do for his release. Like as our Prime Minister always say, that his freedom will be a historic one. And we hold on to that. Keep doing what you are doing in your little space. Thank you, everyone. I yield my mic while we listen to others. We give opportunity to Mazi and Kodinamba. Your hand is up. You can speak. Thank you, Biafrans are listening. Thank you.
Thank you once again. All protocol duly and humbly observed. My name is Onye Kachuku, aka Kodinamba. Like you've said, kidnap of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, Yohamadike, happened for a reason. And like the host rightly said, woe to whom the enemy used to achieve this. Before our leader was kidnapped, when you analyze everything that happened, the emergency of our Prime Minister, the public recommendation of our Prime Minister by our leader, and the broadcast he made fortnight before he was kidnapped, you will believe and that actually the gods of our land, the Chukwokike, the creator of the universe, is with us. Is with our leader, our Prime Minister, and all the genuine Biafra freedom fighters. Because we are fighting a just fight. Our fight is justified by justice, the universe, spiritual justice, nature justifies our fight. This regard, if you are one of those people, our leader said he was advising and also encouraging to remain strong. A time comes, we shouldn't rely on our willpower. We go to our mental power, mental toughness. That mental toughness displayed by our Prime Minister when our leader was kidnapped. The enemies, Chinas Anwohu and the acclaimed most trusted barrister, Ukumango, aka Karo White. So all of them, they began to attack him. they hired 500,000 E-rats, Gota rats, Nkaku, to attack our prime minister. And he displayed the highest mental toughness to just a month. They attacked him for a year, more than a year. Within a month, he exposed all of them and opened their anus to the public. And the Biafrans voted against them, vote of no confidence. And they were all expelled from the movement. And he made a pronunciation that they will no longer rise. And if you are following what is going on, you agree that they remain underground. That underground, they remain that underground since that time. Before I go on, if you are listening to me here, and you are from in Biafra land, Biafra government, Biafra defense forces, they're not recruiting any manpower for now. No recruitment of manpower. If anybody tell you to join Biafra army, they may come and use our prime minister's name, because his name is anybody who want to rise now, who want to trend, who want to make money online, who want to get follower. Use our prime minister's name, the way they're using the name of Mazen Namdekanu. So they may use his name, they may come with his name, with his speech or anything. Please be informed and inform others that no recruitment of manpower for now. What we need is only money. Money and dissemination of information. And that is as we're doing here right now. Thank you. Back to comment. My people, please, if you are one of those people our leader talk about, I want you to increase your mental toughness. Remember, closer the victory, tougher the battle. A quitter does not win, and a winner does not quit. We are winners, and we aren't going to quit iota. I want you to remember one thing. Our leader, he led with example. Our leader always acknowledged our great ancestors. He always acknowledged them. And we should be doing so. I will tell you, without them, what we are doing here is fruitless. That land we are fighting to preserve for our children and unborn, which our past generations handed over to us. If we are fighting it without ignoring them, we are wasting our time. You can hear him acknowledge Oweri, Umweri, Oraeri, Arochukwu, Binobabia. And I'm adding that God of Njoko, that God of my father, that God of Eri, Oweri, Umweri, Oraeri, Arochukwu, Binobabia, Njoko, Eke. That God is the God I am serving, and that is the God of Biafra. That God will protect every of our defense forces. It will be their eyes, watch their back and their front. They will always see the enemies first. He will see them through in this noble and just fight we're into. And our prime minister and all the cabinets, all the genuine freedom fighters who are here to make history, not to make money, not to make name for themselves, personal gain, but to serve, work for Biafrans, for the interest of our children and unborn generations. That God will protect all of us. That God who delivered our leader from Kenya and still keeping him in the dungeon of the enemy will continue protecting him. I'm here to tell you to remain strong. Be consistency personified as we were advised by our great leader, Onyendu Mazen Namde Okukano Amadike. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. That God of Eri, Inaguleri, that God of Owe Eri, Ora Eri, not Ibinu Babi, but through God, the true living God. That is the God that is piloting this affair. Thank you so much, Mazi Nkodinamba Ni, for your wonderful submission. My co-host, over to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Worry sister, are you there? Are you here with us?
I'm here. I'm right here with you people.
All right. Do you have anything to chip in before we give mic to?
No.
Please, anybody that wants to speak, you can signify by
hand.
raising up your hand.
Yes.
You can signify by raising up your hand so that we will not jump anybody.
Yeah, sometimes they don't have the hand raising, so we can call them according to their speaker. If they indicate a mic, we can just call them.
Amuche, you can take up the mic and speak to Biafrans. We are listening. Thank you. If you are here with us, Amuche. Amuche is not here with us. Chukwebuka have spoken. Atinetus, you can take up the mic if you are here.
I'm here, my people.
Speak to Biafrans. We are listening. Thank you.
Good morning, Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mr. Atinetus Ndubisi Akwasin. I came from Imo State, although precisely in Biafra land. I came across my Twitter app and see that there is ongoing IPOB freedom about our leaders kidnapped in 2021. My people, what I want to say here is I have a recommendation to make concerning our people that are living in diaspora. Most of our people leave this fight for only people who are IPOB or autopilot, as they might have addressed us, to fight this. I want us to encourage our people that have different organizations like town meetings, local government meetings, clubs, to discuss about Biafra in their meetings. That's where everybody should be aware of what is happening. Because if I can tell you, people, the people who are fighting for Biafran liberation are like 20% of Biafrans. The rest are less concerned. Because where I stay, sometimes I'll be like telling my people around me, go online, be part of what is happening. Some even said they don't know what's going on. I say, how can you be living? You don't know what is happening. You and I are living outside, being maltreated by the government of where we are staying because of we don't have freedom, and you don't want to be part of it. So, but on month end, they all gather to their town meetings. I've stopped going to these town meetings because most of the time when I speak about Biafra, I become an enemy to most of them. I don't know the reason. So I said I can no longer be part of these meetings if Biafran freedom is not being discussed or be part of what we are doing. So I thank you people for taking out your busy schedule to talk about our freedom. I pray that Chukwokika Abiyama will bless all of us and also make our people to understand that we are fighting for all of us, not for one particular people. I don't even know what the whole discussion is all about, but I love to be part of what is happening in Biafran liberation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. We are all here to make, we are the ones that were born for Biafra to come, like our leader said. And you are part of it, that's why you are here. And our topic is that the people that join, they collude to sell our own yendu, and they think they are walking scot-free. We are here to tell them that their doom is here. Woe will betide them and their family. Hello?
Go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Woe will betide them and their family and their generation. Their name will be wiped from the surface of this planet. When Biafra come, those people that join to kidnap him.
Atnetus, please mute your mic so that we don't have background noise. Thank you. What is sister? Go ahead.
Those people that join to kidnap him, to sell him out, those people's name will be wiped off in the surface of this planet. After their name, nobody will answer their name. In this Biafra land, their name will be wiped off. Will be wiped off from the surface of the planet. Even their family will change their name because of the evil that they did to Mazi. Because all he did is to fight for his people. And he said it in the court. He said, my crime is I dey fight for my people. Who go fight for him Peking? When he no go ready to fight for him Peking, he dey fight for him people. Say the injustice is too much. And he say people when they don't born for this occasion, he now be the leader of the people that they born. And plus you, my brother that just finished speaking. So all of us were born for this day to fight for Biafra to come and for the release of our leader. Because they must release him, not in death, they must release him. And he will not come out to come and die. Like he said, Lai, the God of Chukwukika Biama, we bring him out and we will make him see the day that we will sign and call ourselves the Biafrans nation. Thank you, my brother. So we are all born for this, okay? Thank you. Frank, I don't know if we should call somebody else. So.
Can I speak if no one's speaking? Okay. It's like Mazionyeka. Go ahead. After you, I'll speak.
Thank you, my lady. I just want to add to what that brother said. You see, brother, for your information, is old Imo State. If you are from Olu, you are from Olu State. In the present 40 United States of Biafra, your state is Olu State. Imo State is defunct. To us, is old Imo State. And again, like you said, it takes a few to win for many. We don't need, we need money, but we don't need multitude in that, to be in the front line. What we need now is money. What we need is money. And also when you come across the information, you share it. Any information you hear from our Prime Minister, why I'm telling the people, even if you are not supporting what we're doing, even if you feel that you're not concerned, listen to us, because it is only from the Information Ministry of Biafra government, you will hear the information that will help you. Security information. Information is power, information is security, information is knowledge. All the things you hear from us, you can never hear it from Nigerian media. They will keep you in dark as they have been doing. So if you want to get information, especially security informations, for your interest, listen to our messages. When it comes to your WhatsApp, don't delete it. Listen to it. And develop that habit of listening to information. It will help you. It will help you even if you don't concern about what we're doing, you don't care. About us are go mine. After the race, the mines will be counted. So my people, as for you say the communities, I start my communities for 6 years here where I am. I supposed to serve for only 2 years, but the way I handled it, they retained me for 6 years. I forced myself out. The same time, they put me in one Nigeria something here to represent that. I said, no, I'm a Biafran. I can't be here. I don't want to be two-faced. That is why those who know me with Biafra. Okay? So if you tell them, if you take the message to them, if they don't want to listen, just deliver the message. Sometimes some of the forum, if you share the forum, they remove you. Even if they add you again, draw the message for them. That message will be a witness to them. And I believe most of the people who rejected what we were doing last year cannot do it. Some of them are coming back because there are four types of people. There are four types of people. There are those who bring vision, or ideology or dream. There are those who believe without seeing it happening. And there are those who believe when they see. And there are those who don't believe at all. Which category are you? Some of us here believe without seeing. Before we start supporting our Prime Minister, where all these things that he have done today through him have not been done. But we believe because we connected. We connected. That spirit of our leader and not our Prime Minister, we connected. We know whom speaks the truth, who is genuine. No matter how the person make mistake or no matter pretense. So we believe without seeing it happen. And some people now believe because they see things happening. Yes, they are welcome. But as for you, who don't want to, you don't want to support with their money, you always sit instead aside, don't want. You want the food to be done before you come to eat. You will see the food, but you will not eat it. It's not a curse, but that's facts. My name is Rekatu, AK code number.
Thank you, our own Mazi. I want to start with this, our space here. You see, I have said it at least once or twice that people don't want to share this space. I click on the likes and I see most of us here who are tech savvy. Let me not just go to those who say they don't know where to click to like or repost this space. None is reposting this space so that other people will join us here. Some people just stay and just want to listen and, snigger and talk behind their backs about what someone said or what somebody, what is going on in the space. But they are on the space. I keep telling you, everyone, this space is going to our satellite TV. It will show that you didn't like the space, and this space is for the Biafra government, but you are not liking or reposting it. So I always go and check who liked or reposted this space so that other people will join us. So I wanted to start from this space to continue my own submission. Then let me come to Imo State. I used to have a friend, a very good friend. He supported Obi, and I told him, you are supporting Obi, but you are not supporting somebody who wants you to have freedom for you and your children. Or are you not talking, don't you want your children to be free? Or you want to die with a good thing and then your children will suffer? And I said to him, you people are supporting people who are criminal minded to rule Imo State. Tomorrow you say you don't know what you have done, but you are the cause of it. Imo State has become a huge problem for Biafra, a very huge problem for Biafra, because most of our people there love money so much that they forgot their freedom. They are what my father used to say, table show. All they want is what they will eat immediately. What they are seeing in front of them. They are not thinking about the future. So some of our people in Imo State are the biggest problem we have in Biafra, because they so much focus in criminality, in what they gain, in what they want, forgetting that whatever you do, we will come back to haunt you, because it will affect your children. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our own. He wants your freedom. He wants the goodness of Biafra. He wants the goodness of Biafra land. He is suffering in DSS dungeon. Our prime minister is not sleeping. The government, the ministers are not sleeping every day. Look at our own Ugo 247, Pastor Van Van Van, our minister, Barawa, Jaja God. All of them are on YouTube preaching the gospel. All these things are what we need, not what you gain today, and you forget about tomorrow. I am urging all our people. I am not condemning everybody from Imo State, so please, I don't want to be misunderstood. Because the thing is that 60% of our people in Imo State want freedom and they know what they want. But that 40% remaining are vicious, evil people, criminal-minded people who don't want the 60% of the others to breathe or to have something good for themselves. It is time everyone put hands together to support our prime minister, who has sacrificed his life. The disciple and spiritual son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is from Abakaliki. He is not even from Imo State for you to say, oh, he's the brother or whatever. Our prime minister loves his father so much that he was ready to sacrifice himself to make sure that our leader come out from that DSS dungeon. It is the same people from his place, Imo State and Abia State, that are the ones who are making it impossible that our leader will come out. All I say to all of them is, you will be prosecuted. I don't want to say you go to prison or you will be killed or whatever. You will be prosecuted, and whatever you get, that will be the consequences of your actions. So I'm urging each and every one of us here on Space, please come and say your own. Whatever you know, say it. It is going to our satellite TV and to our people. Our people are listening. Thank you. I yield the mic now. Thank you so much, the host, the co-hosts. God bless us all, and all our ministers and everyone here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mouthpiece, for that wonderful submission. I can see some new faces on the space. I want to as well invite you to come and speak. Eke Nkwocha, you are a new person on the space, as well as Obi Okudele. Obi, we still need your submissions. We want you to contribute. Here is a space where everybody is given opportunity to say your mind. What do you feel about the liberation of the Biafran people? How do you see the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is what the Nigerian government doing to him? Are they right? You hear what happened yesterday in one of the interviews. They calling one of the callers called, and the moderator or the presenter opened the line, and somebody called in and was telling them the reason why should they tag Simon Ekpa a terrorist, whereas they are freeing terrorists all over Nigeria. Why are they still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whereas they are inculcating, rebranding the terrorists and putting them into the army and police? Whereas Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who committed no crime, is being left in the detention facility just to rot in, just because he's a Biafran. just because he's fighting for the freedom of his people. So everyone is expected to contribute. Here is a space we give you opportunity to contribute. Okay? So if you are new in this space, it's nobody's space. It is everybody's space. Pick up the mic and make your contributions. Thank you so much. The topic is very interesting. Everybody knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was never arrested. Rather, he was kidnapped in Kenya. And under normal circumstances, international law, he has to go through, extradition process. But unfortunately, Nigeria being what they are, they could not go through the normal extradition process. They just bundled him into a private jet and bring him back to Nigeria. And how can you prosecute illegality? It is not done. What you see Nigerian government is doing, they are just wasting time. How can you commit a crime and try to legalize that crime by saying you are prosecuting somebody you committed an international crime to go and kidnap? It is not done anywhere. So this is part of the discussion. The kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The UK is complicit. The IPOB Kenya, they are also complicit. Members of the DOS are also complicit. So please, brother, you can pick up the mic and speak. My co-host, over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother David Nana. Thank you for your wonderful submission. I can see my sister Patricia. We have this Gideon. Gideon was speaking before network kicked him out before. So Gideon, please, you are supposed to speak, but let's give the mic to
Frank,
our sister
sorry.
Patricia.
What of Chukwebuka? Chukwebuka, who is Chukwe? Has he spoken?
He has spoken.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he has spoken. Yeah, Amuche, I called you before, but you wasn't in. Are you here now? No. Okay. Our sister Patricia, you can speak to Biafrans. We are listening. After you, then Gideon will take it up because network kicked him out before. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans, wherever you are hearing the broadcast from. I salute you all. And I thank you, David, the host, Frank, co-host, Worry Sister, co-host, and all the media warriors here, Mazi Amuche, Mouthpiece, Otunwamwanya Chukuma, Asiebu, Antinetus, everyone here, all greetings to you from here. Thank you so much for this wonderful time. This is where we feel free because knowledge is embedded here and the world are hearing it from us, whether they like it or not. Truth must be told, and the truth is the only thing, the only weapon that is more powerful than bomb and bullets, which nobody can defeat. That is God himself. Truth is God, and God wins. And we will win. Righteousness, truth, light must overcome darkness. It doesn't matter how demonic agents will fool everywhere. The topic says MNK Kidnap 2021, UK and the IPOB Kenya involvement in it. Then our continuous voting for our freedom. Yeah, thank you. This is a very wonderful topic and the topic of the time, of the season. You know, yesterday, was it day before? It's yesterday when we were online and Sister Stella played the voice of our prophet, the voice that brings earthquake anywhere it is being heard. It doesn't matter how many years it was buried or covered. It's just like the scriptures, you know, they said the people of the time then, they made sure that the word of God is buried. But from time to time, they will scoop out one that is hidden somewhere or the other one. And the power is still effective till tomorrow. The same thing is the word that Elohim himself gave to Maasi. Anything he says, once you hear his voice, you know that there is a prophet crying in the wilderness that went over the wilderness, came down to where men and anything is living, breathing. You hear the voice and it quakes. When Jesus died on the cross, the earthquake shook everywhere. The same voice, the same word is what yesterday when Stella played it, I wanted to tell her, Stella, you've made my day by playing this voice that the DOS buried with their terrorist masters. But I couldn't have the second chance, and then one of our brothers came and said the same thing that I was raising my hand to say, and that settles it. So it's not a hidden thing, or for somebody like this Janjaweed journalist, the ones that they call them efulefus, irredeemables, that if you just give them brown envelope, they will praise the activities of demon and Satan and say it is good. The world knows. They can only shrink and pretend not to know. At the end, when they will know it, it will be in hell, where they will be crying, had I known. Like Jesus commanded, it would have been better that they are not born. These people from one to the end, they will regret that they will have never met the sons of God. They will regret they have never met the mandate of God, the time that God has given for Biafrans to be free. Pharaoh regretted it when he tried to stop it. At the appointed time, what God said and established came to pass. Biafra has been ordered by God from the spiritual realm. And when the time came, it brought it physically by sending our leader. And they thought taking our leader away in the way they did it, crossing boundaries, breaking all rules and laws and regulations, that they will make it. God still told them, I have some other things in my bag. And he brought our PM too. With all of you, all of us that are here, following the truth. Because the children of light, the Bible says, my children know my voice and they follow me. If we were not children of our Elohim, of our leader, we wouldn't have followed our PM. But because we were giving our ears to him when he said, listen to him. That same word, I think we've all had it. When the Holy Spirit spoke and said, this is my beloved son, listen to him. Mazen Namdi came and said, this is the vessel that will bring this thing to a different dimension, listen to him. And you see all these things spiritually is connecting. Kidnapping Mazen Namdi Kano, they brought it to another level that they couldn't do any of their devilish works hiding it. They couldn't anymore. Everything has come on board to the air. Everyone is seeing it, hearing it, knowing it. The other day, I think yesterday, they were distributing leaflets saying that our PM is a terrorist. Can you imagine terrorists or thieves, murderers, calling people that are not what they are? That shows you how demonic and devilish children they are. And that tells us that devil, they are liars, they breed liars, and they will never say the truth. So anything we hear them say in the newspaper or any